Well, how do there, chums, as I, Captain Stephen. Today, chums, I'm back with Demon Souls, and this is the very first boss. This boss is called the Phalanx. Well, it's the first boss inside of the Nexus realmy type worldy place. I mean, there's a giant hog thing with a freaking blade that cut my head off. But anyway, when you first get to the Phalanx, if you've got a load of fire bombs that you've been picking up, throw them at him, because it does a heck of a lot of radial damage on all the little shieldy things that are stuck to him. Now those little shieldy things are going to come off of him. Now you can use ranged magic to hit them. Hitting them with your sword, you sort of get knocked back. They're quite difficult to take out with your sword, unless you imbue your sword with resin. So you should have been picking up a fair bit of resin on your way as well. Now the resin coating and the fire blade last for some time. You can kill the little guys. That's the resin, this little pot that's got the number 7 on there. And as you go around the back of them, you can just stab them and set them on fire. Kills them pretty much in one hit. They take a little while to disperse, but there we go. Just stab the heck out of the Phalanx with a fire blade imbued with resin. Jobs are good and you're done. Heck yes. Now, when you want to level up, it says go and speak to the monument. I was trying to speak to that statue for ages. Then I noticed that there was all these little dead monks, but one of them is still alive. You talk to him. The monument, the statue, the thing that you think is a monument. No, the monument is this little frickin' golden child from Eddie Murphy sitting down here. This little guy. Yes, looks like he's got a pepper pot on his head. Anyway, talk to him, and he will trigger a massive, great big cutscene where it tells you a shed load of bollocks about the whole, Demon Souls universe. That's actually quite good. It's not bollocks, it's actually great. Have a listen, it's great, and beautiful artwork as well. Lovely jubbly. And yes, he actually announces that he's the last one left. So yes, of course, what did I want to do? Stab the heck out of him. Here you go. I'll let you have a listen to a bit of what he's got to say.
Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Yes, only he remains. Okay, so yes, I get to it. I come back out of here. Yes, I can now use the power of the monument. The monumental, or whatever. There he is, this little chap down here that looks like he is out of Eddie Murphy in the Golden Child. And stabby stab stab, take this, you. He doesn't seem to like it very much, but it doesn't kill him. Yes, he's got a lot of fortitude. Yeah, anyway, just talk to him again, and he'll give you a yes or no. Do you want to become a slayer of demons and all that sort of shenanigans? Yes, in this very eerie sort of voice.
For all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know.
Sounds a little bit like the Nothing from Neverending Story, doesn't it, people? But anyway, you say yes, you accept the mission, and then you head back down to the lower foyer, where you've got the lady with the cloth over her eyes that looks like she's out of Destiny or something, the soothsayer or whatever. Anyway, head back down to see her, and then you should be able to start unlocking stuff. But yes, there's quite a lot of dialogue to be had with this little golden child. I guess I kind of expect him to levitate and start sort of resurrecting butterflies with a touch of a finger or something at some stage. Yes, if you haven't watched Eddie Murphy and the Golden Child, you're missing out. Go take a watch, it's freaking awesome. Anyway, so here you go. I'm legging it all the way back down to the actual lower fire. That's 8 times the speed. It's a bit of a freaking walk. And when she actually tells you where to go and find the monument, it shows the statue in big. So I spent probably half an hour trying to work out what I had to do there, people. Yeah, I saw a little message on the floor that said, try talking to a corpse. Well, he's not a corpse. He's a freaking Buddhist, isn't it? A little monk thing. Anyhow, so talk to her again, and she will then let you sort of use that Demon Soul stuff to actually unlock your abilities. She actually says, place a hand on me or something. But yes, a little blind lady. Okay, fine. Yes, we will be doing that. Here we go. And say yes. Just hit yes to that.
After all, thou requirest strength. Go ahead. Touch the demon inside me.
Rather kinky, touching demons inside people. Lovely. It's like something out of The Exorcist, isn't it? But you do that and you can... There you go. Seek soul power. Now you can spend all your soul points. Now, because I want to be a freaking Potter wizard, yes, like Hogwarts, I've gone for magic. You do what you want to do. I'm doing my build. I'm doing my thing. So, yes, I'm just going to be buffing that all the way up. I'm going to take that all the way up to freaking 18. Heck yes, I am. Magical power has now increased to 1,800. Perfect. And then I'm going to also maybe put a point on faith or something just to sort of, bolster that a bit. Like, yeah, miracle power. Awesome. Done. Excellent. And confirm a mondo. Kaboom, we're locking that in. Really, I should have gone for vitality so I can get hit a bit more, but you know, it is what it is. Offense is the best defense, as Bruce Lee used to say. I want to fight, fight me. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Now, before you actually set off on anywhere else to go, what I would say is go and speak to Thomas. Yeah, stockpile Thomas, and put all the stuff in there that doesn't make sense to your build. Now, I want to continue with a sword and a shield and some magical powers, so you know what, I'm going to get rid of the crossbow. I'm going to get rid of all the swords that are too big and two-handed that I don't really want to use. I'm going to go for the swords that I think are probably weaker than the rapier that I actually start with, and just keep maybe one extra sword on me just in case. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. So yeah, get rid of the freaking ugly shield. I need a bigger shield, a better shield, but that is not a bigger, better, better shield. It looks like a freaking lid off a barrel or something. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of the crossbow. I'm going to get rid of all the arrows. I'm probably going to regret that at some point. There's probably going to be a time that you can use a crossbow and arrows and all that sort of stuff, but it doesn't make sense to my build and the way I want to play. So there we go. And that's pretty much how I'm moving on. So yeah, speak to Stockpile Thomas. Make sure you spend all your souls points, because every time you kill a little mini-boss, you get that sword to return back to the Nexus. I suggest you do that, and then maybe move on to the next pillar and do the first mini-boss in each of the different areas. Before then, you circle back round and go through and do the next boss for each of the areas. At least that's what I'm hearing is the best method to do inside of Demon D Souls. I don't know what these big freaking rocks do, but it won't let me put them into storage, so I'd imagine that they're key items of some sort. I mean, that little Buddhist guy up there, the little golden child guy, did say something about opening up the demon gems or stones or something, but yeah, maybe I've already got them. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm very confused, very puzzled, because this is the first time I've ever played this game, and I'm sharing tips with you. Yes, I'm sharing my beginner's tips, and I'm a beginner myself, so there might be some things that I've completely titsed up on here. Let me know in the comments. Until next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.